Unexpectedly, I bomb shit. Same way how it happened up in Boston. Everybody racing to win, then bang. Explosions, the ones that ain't make it, it's cause God chose them. I'm at the door, just trying to get my woes in. You don't smell me, unless you put your nose in. You can trust me to lead a scene gruesome, just like how us Raven fans trust Ozzie Newsome. But I ain't gonna make it ugly. Man, this track too beautiful, beautiful. Let me spit a rap more suitable. Won't get no rap from me unless she keep up with her cuticles. I'm sick, feed me Ritz crackers, homemade chicken noodle soup. If I fall, you can still put me in the newest coupe. Can't score unless the ball go through the hoop. I ever need you, you always around like a hula hoop, hula hoop. Hey yo, that's my little booty boop. Subject change, you still a thug or you change. Cause a real rich nigga put a dub on you brains. They don't care if you crazy or give a fuck if you sane. But I got kids, man, they don't give a fuck what you saying. One hit a quitter while you was on a shitter. Sad thing a racist happy like one less nigga. One less gun means one less trigger. And I really hope the rest figure out how to switch it up when life is at a standstill. Never underestimate a man's will. He won't kill him, but his man's will. And it's crazy how people get hooked on a damn pill. Ill. I'm just keeping it real. About to start keeping the weapon and keep it concealed. How you a real street nigga when the streets is unreal? Especially once the snakes and the hate get revealed. They don't play fair. Dudes can't even honor a deal. Or at least cover a bet. Now I see why they mother upset. Her son grew up to be a low down, dirty, filthy animal.
You can let it play a little bit while we
rock a little bit.
You know what I mean? We out here living, man.
Groove a little bit, man.
I think people need to start being happy more, you know?
Yeah, man. Let's get in the mode.
Get back to this fall weather, man. It's that fall weather, man. It's the
football season.
Yeah, it's a different
football weather, man. Football season.
Different vibe coming in.
A whole different vibe.
Happy right now, though, yo.
You happy?
I'm happy, yo.
That's good, man. It's always good.
Yo, you know what, though, yo?
Man, they getting with these. Look how little.
I watched my man's fantasy. Mike Williams. Damn, I wish he'd have scored.
He's draping all over, yo.
You know what I'm happy about, though, too, though, yo?
What's that?
Yo, we get to actually talk to our mothers, yo. You know what I'm saying? Man. Unfortunately, our fathers passed away. You got your mother and your father. That's even a blessing. Yeah. A double blessing.
For sure.
But we get still, there's a lot of people that lost their mom. Mom is pivotal, yo, in your life, yo. Mm-hmm. And not only our mom, we still got our grandparents. We got Miss Ellen Dawkins and Ronald Dawkins still living. Like, you gotta think of that dynamic. You know why? You know what makes me think of that?
What's that?
More because I go into customer houses and I see older
people.
It'd be some of them be couples and some of them the husband died or the wife died, and they would talk to me about it. Mm-hmm. They'll talk to me about it. Be like, yeah, because my wife passed 2 years ago, or yeah, my husband passed last year, and I've been doing everything. You know, so it just be a lot of. I see a lot of people. I meet a lot of people of all ages, but specifically the older people. That what makes me think about, you know, my grandmother still living and still, you know, still got her wits, and you can actually go over there and talk to her, and you can call her and talk to her about stuff, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, you don't take that for granted. That's all I'm saying, yo. You know, I ain't here to get mushy or nothing, but that's what happiness do. It makes me think about stuff like that. Makes me happy to know that they still living, and I can call mommy up, and mommy can call me up, and call Chaz up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, everybody can't do that. I've seen a lot of rest in peace. I remember on Mother's Day, and they be like, they can't celebrate Mother's Day like they used to, and they feel, you know, I just be seeing a lot of stuff, and all that stuff equates to like, damn, you just gotta be thankful for what you got, you know. That's just number one, yo. You just gotta be thankful for what you got, man. And what's going on? What's cracking? Welcome to Keep It a Stack Podcast. What's happening, man? How you feeling, y'all?
Yo, I've been busy, man. I've been trying to stay. People calling me right now. I got stuff setting up. I got people reaching out to me. Got stuff going on. Be shooting at Forest Park, Mervo game tomorrow. That's gonna be dope. Clap it up for that.
That's tough.
Big shit.
Morgan Fowler.
Yeah. And of course, you know, Keep It a Stack podcast is jamming off. You know what I'm saying? Every week. You know what I'm saying? We in here. We in here.
Been here in a minute, but we back. I'm back.
Where you been at, Bills?
Money Bills.
I don't even know for real, man. I don't know what the fuck was happening, but You know what I'm saying? I really want to know
TJ up in here.
Yo, we had Tough Juice here talking that shit. We was talking that shit.
I'm gonna say, you know how they say it in Jersey, how my young boy, y'all had my young boy here.
Yeah, your young boy.
He definitely gave it up.
Shout out to Tough Juice. Shout out to TJ for last
TJ, my man, my young boy up in here. Yeah,
definitely was saying how you would break that hole and was like, I'm out.
He gave you props.
You ran over some dude and just went straight to the house.
He said, man, I seen that nigga run, that nigga bowl, that nigga straight.
I said he didn't even break a stride.
He didn't even break a stride.
That's my man. That's my man.
That's how Black ran though.
Yeah.
Christian Okoye.
Some tough dudes up on this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just like I looked up to TJ, Angelo, and all that, I guess they looked up to us, you know what I'm saying? Looked up to me or whoever. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so he definitely handled his business, man. Definitely did his thing at Morgan. Shit, I seen him.
That's what's up, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yo, shout out to Tough Juice again, man. Thank you for coming through and blessing, keeping it stacked. Again, with your presence, you know what I'm saying? You came before, but it was a lot of other alpha males in the room.
That shit again, too.
That shit was fun as shit.
Yeah, that shit was fun. We got to do that one again.
And, you know, that shit was dope, though, to hear the story that he broke down. He was telling me certain shit that I didn't even know about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I respect that. I'm mad as shit Mike Williams ain't scored a touchdown. Now he scored it. But he got us down here. But, you know, fantasy guys, when we watching it, this fantasy shit is real. You know what I mean? Fantasy is real. It's one of the biggest things in the world right now when football season come on. Fantasy is crazy.
Fantasy the shit.
What? Niggas be in all kinds of leagues, man. Big money leagues, small money leagues, free leagues, whatever. It's just fun shit.
Football is everything, man.
Before we get
best time of the year.
And before we get into football, rest in peace to PNB Rock. Blessings, prayers to your family, to the your kid's mom that watched the shit. Your child mom, she pregnant or she already had the child? Was his baby mother?
I'm not sure about that, but yeah, I think.
But they killed him right in front of him.
Yeah,
and they kept and blessings to her and strength to her, yo, because they keep blaming her like, yo, she shouldn't have put the location on and all this other shit. Like she set the nigga up. Like they've been together for all this time. She gonna set him up at a Roscoe's. Mm-hmm. Like that. Sometimes you got if you're a street nigga or been in the streets and you've been involved and or been around that type of shit, a lot of times you will say a woman did it, right? But when you hear the dynamics of it and you gonna be like, man, girl ain't nothing to do with that. Nigga got locked up. Niggas already was on, yo. They already knew he was in LA. He already probably been sprouting around. He already been sprouting
people
around.
Seeing him.
Yeah, and this was just a spot. Oh yeah, he right here.
People taking
in a hole in a wall, chicken and waffle Roscoe's though.
And you never know. People taking pictures and sending them out.
There.
That's in there. Like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
PNB Rocky now, y'all.
Yeah.
Like y'all just gonna straight up blame Shorty, yo. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit though, yo. Y'all gonna be knowing nothing. Why don't y'all shut up? Like for real, man. Yeah, it could be a possibility. Yes, it's a lot of possibilities, but shut up. Mm-hmm. Like damn, he just got killed. He just got. You know what I'm saying? She watched it. Like, you think that, she just that cold-hearted? She a gangster like that? She a thug like that? She could just sit there and watch the person get murdered and she set it all up like she just Griselda Blanco.
Young dudes be getting killed, though, man. Like, this shit is like
it's crazy.
Like
especially out L.A.
It's like an epidemic.
All of them getting killed. Yeah, Pop Smoke.
Yeah, they just.
All them niggas getting smoked out L.A., yo. Nipsey. This shit crazy, man. But rest in peace to him, yo. You know, he was a dope artist. He was a nigga that said, every day we lit, you tell me shit. He was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who PNB Rock is, y'all know Every Day We Lit. I know y'all heard that song. You know what I mean? He had the song Selfish. He got a lot of songs. He got a song with Meek. He got a lot of songs that everybody knew about. But shout out to Pete. Shout out to his family, yo. And blessings and prayers and everything up to his family, yo. Just how to hold him down and, you know.
You gotta do better, man. Like this shit is getting
wicked,
shit
man.
Is nuts.
It's been wicked, but it's getting more wicked.
Fucking nuts, man. All these young dudes, artists, entertainers keep getting killed and shit, man. It's like every other, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Every time somebody hot, they get killed. Like a lot of them, like this shit is like crazy.
It's out of control.
Shit is
Drakeo the Ruler. All of them, a lot of people getting killed out LA, yo. I was some crazy. 8 rappers.
Right.
If y'all got the money like y'all say y'all got the money, but if y'all got the money like y'all say y'all got, hire security at all times, my nigga. Especially when you're out and about.
Sometimes security can't even, you know what I mean? If you don't know a nigga coming, like,
No, I'm talking about train. I'm talking about like trained niggas, man. Trained people, yo. I ain't talking about your homeboys and dudes out the street.
I
I'm talking about guys, you know what I mean? Like trained. That's really watching.
That's crazy. You gotta
who
live
coming
like
in and all that. Like you gotta be on that. If he had security, a person, if he got drawn down on, he could have got drawn. You know what I'm saying? Could have drew right on him. He'd have thought twice about shooting yo at that point. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's. At least got to do that. You at least got to cover your back with security or somebody that's gonna watch your back. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But how about them Ravens?
They look good, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna jump up and down too much. You know what I mean? They played the Jets. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and you know what?
Saying?
Before we go into it, what you give the grade? What's your grade for the
game itself?
That game, just everything. What's your grade? What you give?
I watch some of the games. I be watching Red Zone a lot for fantasy.
Everybody love Red Zone. We got both. We got 3 teams.
So we watch everything.
Yeah, we got
but
3
to
teams.
really watch the game,
come to the sports bar.
Yeah, come
really
to the spot,
understand.
Really you gotta come hang with us, man. We got 3 TVs.
Come to the basement, man.
Really understand what
got
they
all
did.
that shit on.
They took care of business, man. I
Oh
give
my
them
gosh,
a good
what
B
the
plus.
fuck?
I give them a B plus, man. They took care of business how they should. They played it.
You gave it a what?
I give them a B plus.
What you give them?
I give him a C plus.
Yo, that's what I was giving them.
I give him a C.
That's like a B minus C plus.
I give him a C
They supposed to put up 30 and not.
It took him a while
and not let him score
get
that
the groove. I understand that you know, Jackson hasn't played. He ain't played the end of last year. He ain't played no preseason.
game.
You know what I'm saying? It took him a while to heat up. You know what I'm saying? The running game, I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, happy with, for real. You know what I mean? He looked good. Oh, he looked pretty good passing the ball. He did really well passing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Defense, I think they gave up a little bit too many yards, especially in the air and shit like that. You know, a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But
was smacking the shit out
playing
of
against Flacco. You know what I mean? Yeah, they got
smacking
the Flacco a couple times, but they should get the Flacco. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think we should get too high right now. Like we got, you know, because last year I think we won like the first 2-3 games. We was kind of high, but I think we got this, you know, see how the season go.
C plus.
Yeah, C plus.
You know, I was leaning to a C plus, but I gave him a B minus only because the fact that we got a lot of pass rushing.
Yeah, pass rushing was excellent.
And that's what that was the worst thing we had last year. That's why our secondary looked like they looked, and we was the last team in the league in passing. Well, first team in the league in passing. Last team in the league in passing yards, basically. As far as we get the most yards put up against us. On us. Far as
I felt like he was. I mean, earlier he looked like he was like it wasn't like he was lighting us up, but they was getting a lot of yards to me passing early.
Nah, not really.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas was open like a motherfucker. You know
A
what I'm
couple
saying?
open plays, but it wasn't nothing big, nothing huge.
Couple guys got hurt. Fuller got hurt. Or Fuller got hurt.
He got hurt. He from Baltimore too. He got hurt at the end of the game.
Yeah, but at the end of the fucking game.
Where's though? I told you, and I said Flacco going to score.
In the end zone and shit.
And it was an offensive fucking
that
pass.
shit, he out for the season. We lost a tackle. Offensive tackle, you know what I'm saying?
That was.
I don't want to start this shit again.
That actually the tackle that got hurt was the one that was taking Ronnie Stanley.
Yeah, I don't want to start this shit.
So
bro.
now both our tackles are now we out here looking for a tackle.
You know what I mean? And tackle is very important. You feel me?
Especially for a quarterback.
Especially for a quarterback. Tackle is very important. You know what I mean? He want to protect his damn neck for real.
That's a fact. And you know, I just like the overall aspect of our game. I just don't like the fact that we ain't had 30 points. We supposed to at least put up 30 on it. I ain't like that bullshit ass throw at the end of the game. Well, I mean, not the end of the game, but that the interception that Lamar threw. That wasn't supposed to go. Even for fantasy, not just for that, but even for fantasy purposes.
Did it look like Lamar was cruising at, but did it look like he was like
points away, and I lost by 2 points.
But did it look like Lamar was playing different? Did he play different than you?
No, he just looked poised. He looked more patient.
Okay,
he looked like a real quarterback.
I mean, that's what I was about to. That's why I gave him a B plus because I was really like rating Lamar. I remember rating the team. And rating Lamar. Right, that's what I'm thinking in my mind. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. But he did show like a real better poise in the pocket. Yeah, like throwing the ball, looking down the field. Like I noticed that from watching that game, so I'm impressed by that because I think our team is going to be good as long as we healthy. We're going to be good. But to watch him play quarterback the way he did, it was different.
What's up with Gus and Dobbins?
Woo!
This boy Mahomes, man.
Who?
My homeboy.
They hurt.
Patty.
They still are they gonna be okay this season? Like,
yeah, they'll be back. They just not. They not ready yet. They tore shit last year.
They was out for this. Oh, they must. I mean,
they tore shit. Like they tore their ACL and shit.
Peterson's
like
still not back. He coming back though. I know he's coming back.
Yeah.
But see, I want to know what's up with my running backs though.
Yeah, we need them.
That's
too.
what I want. I want my running
That's
back.
why we got Mike White and other guys. We got these other guys. Man. I know that you're a running back.
Anytime a nigga wear number 17, hey,
He looked good though. You know, Drake.
Yeah,
Drake was out. Drake.
you know what I'm saying?
He said Drake. Drizzy was out there. All right, doing. He made some plays.
Anytime a nigga got number
Drake is a
17
good
on the
pickup.
backfield, man, I ain't feeling
Kenyon
that.
Drake is a good pickup.
I'm an old school nigga, man.
Seeing that number 17.
I ain't feeling no number 17 in the backfield, yo. He look like a receiver.
Kenyon Drake. That's what we want him for. Too,
And then he does
Right,
He's
that
not a
too.
bruiser. We already know
Right.
that.
You know, I need a
He can
back.
catch out of the back.
That's what he do. Yeah.
But
That's
see, I
his
want.
game.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, those guys are cool. You know, L
we
Dogs
need
of the
those
world
guys.
and shit like that. But you know what I'm
No,
saying?
don't do that. Yo, where my man L at, yo? Yo, I should call L on the phone, yo. Where my man L at,
I'm
yo?
bullshit, man. I'm bullshit.
But our running back game is definitely got to be picked up soon.
It's
yo,
got to be, yo.
Yeah.
That's a big part of our shit.
within the next 5 weeks.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's gonna make Lamar lethal.
Of course.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Like
Lamar, you know what it is? Now I got it. I'm glad you mentioned running backs. You know why I got it? Because Lamar looking at it like, yo, check this out, yo. I'm not going to be doing everything and all this and all that like I was doing before. I carry motherfuckers on my back. I carry
he
the
trying to
squad
get
on
he
my
want
back.
that contract.
Not only that.
He not trying to get hurt. This is call it
No, but
a
that's
spade
not,
a
that's
spade.
not just it.
He not trying to get hurt. He ain't signed his deal yet.
I ain't get the film.
Go ahead.
I'm not. I'm just. What I'm saying is, he's gotten more patient, and I seen that last year. He was doing that. He was being patient. He was stepping in. You
That's
know,
what
he
I
was
like
the
to
most
see.
sacked quarterback in
I
the
like to
league
see
last
that.
year. Do y'all know that, right? You know why he was the most sacked quarterback in the league last year? Because he
Why?
was trying to learn how to be patient at the same time, still had that running shit up in him. I think he looked at a lot of film. I think he studied himself. I think he studied.
He trying to be a pocket
defenses.
passer.
That's what it looked like. I'm gonna run when I need to. Don't just be out here just running for no reason. Because you know you hear all the experts. If he keeps running like that, he won't last. And he got hurt last year.
All
He got
that
hurt in the
is-
pocket.
He gained 18 pounds too.
Oh, that's
On purpose.
irrelevant, but he looks good out there. Like again, he looked good.
He threw some nice passes. He looked great.
Yes,
He looked excellent.
spirals.
He looked excellent. He looked excellent.
Throwing
So
darts
what did you
and
give?
dimes.
So what do you give Lamar Jackson for a grade if you were just rating Lamar?
B.
Solid B.
Yeah, solid B.
Okay.
I give him that.
I'll give him a B.
I give him a B
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I give him a B.
because he could have.
No
He
turnovers.
should have had at least 3.
No, he had one turnover.
Oh, he did have a
And
turnover.
then, yeah,
He
it
threw some
was
long
something.
bomb, dumbass.
Hardball
He does
made
that
him-
shit sometimes too.
But that was a hardball play.
Hardball.
Air shit out, yeah.
It was a hardball play.
Probably like a B minus for real. Now that you
That pick.
yeah.
He definitely,
Yeah.
he definitely lost my fantasy.
Yeah, probably like
They
a B.
took the
probably
points
like a
I
B
had
minus.
away when
You
he
know
threw
what
the
I'm saying?
pick.
But he threw some nice balls though. He threw some nice
He looked
balls.
nice out there.
Yeah, he threw a couple long balls. He threw some good shit. Yeah, so we gonna be tight, man.
So next week, what we got? Miami. We got Miami. So
Sunday.
Miami look good too.
you look
Yeah.
good.
Miami look
And they
good.
been
But that's a
throwing
home
outside.
game. That's a home game. So
Yeah, Miami look good.
we
That's
should
a
look
good-
forward to
yeah.
being
We
at home.
tailgate when we at Charles. When we grilling, what we doing?
We in the spot. We in the what do you say? We in the spot.
It's busy.
I might pull up.
Yeah, come
Shooty
through,
Friday,
man.
man.
Just
I
see
might pull
everything, man. You know
so
what I'm saying?
shit, we got the 3 TVs. We got Red Zone all day. All we watch is Red Zone. We keep our squad
I might
on,
pull
and we
up.
keep whoever the best of it.
Whoever
the
we
best
wanna
games.
watch.
Yeah,
Whatever we wanna see.
whoever want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you a team and you're not Raven fan,
Now let's
we'll
say
watch
you're an
your squad.
outsider, you in there.
We'll
you know
watch
what I mean?
his
We throw
squad.
your shit on there. You know what I'm
We got
saying?
Red Zone. We don't really
Yeah,
care.
we got everything, man.
Yeah.
Daniel
Sports
said
ball.
that.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So we chilling.
Well, are we tailgating? Because it ain't gonna be raining. So
Let's
we-
tailgate.
Get some burgers
Yeah,
or
let's
something.
do something, man. Let's do
All right,
something.
let's
Y'all
do
going
it
to the
now.
game?
Huh?
Y'all going to the game?
No, we tailgate
No,
the crib.
at the house.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all was
Grilling
going to the
out.
game.
At the crib. You know what I mean? Niggas come through like 12.
Yeah, we got
We start,
money
we start,
game
we start
start.
grilling up and throwing shit on, you know what I'm saying? Seasoning up. Yeah.
Had the food done before the game starts.
There you go.
We don't want to be
And
waiting.
during the game, we chilling.
Gotta go upstairs.
We chilling and drinking.
Can
Exactly.
you make sure you grab some non-alcoholic Heinekens for me?
I got
we
you.
can do that, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks,
Say
sir.
less. I got you.
We got you covered.
Thanks, yo.
man.
Since you mentioned that, I got you.
You
Thanks,
the young
sir.
millennial. You know we're going to have what you need.
Whatever you
Appreciate
want. You need something else? What else you
Knowing
need?
y'all might be like, let's pod. Yeah, let's pod. Oh, shit.
Bring your stuff. Bring your equipment.
Bring the equipment. Oh,
Bring
they
it.
fumble, yeah.
Uh-oh. Let's go.
Chiefs
Let's
got
go.
it.
Let's go,
You
Chiefs.
can't never count them bitches.
Let's go, Chiefs.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
Pat
the
Mahomes
Chiefs.
and them
I got the Chiefs tonight anyway. You heard me? Yeah,
These two
I got the
games,
Chiefs. That's
these
why I
two
was sitting
teams.
here like, damn, they fucking my money up.
All right. I want to talk this real quick. Can I say this? I rep the R forever. Randallstown. I rep the R. But my foundation is, and I just edited it too because somebody just told me. Owen Brown, Pimlico, and Northwestern. I can't say Woodmore Elementary and all that elementary stuff. I can't. That's not my foundation. That's the base. Base. You gotta understand the base is before the foundation.
He was down.
My foundation is Owen Brown, Pimlico, and Northwestern.
Okay.
Those two schools molded me. I was mentally ahead before I moved back out in the county. So
why were you mentally ahead?
Because that's the whole. And then we really about to get into these dynamics of mind state. Remember, mind state. That's what this shit is about, right? Yeah. What we talking about today, y'all? Mind state. Is it a mind state?
Yeah, where your mind at?
All right, so
talk to me.
The reason why I'm saying it because before I moved out Randallstown, before y'all knew the Heat Rock, and I wasn't even Heat Rock yet. I was Herb Scola when I came out there and all that type of shit. Before you knew who the mayor was and all that.
The mayor.
Yeah, exactly. The mayor. Yeah, I never gave myself that name. You know what I mean? Shout out to Rivers. Coach Kim freaking Rivers. He gave me that name. The mayor!
Keep it a foul wow.
The reason why I say that, it's all about your foundation. And it just made me think about my foundation was actually Owen Brown, that's Columbia, then Pimlico and Northwestern. That's middle school and high school, like 6th, 7th, 8th, going to ninth grade, before you get to 10th, before you become a sophomore, junior. Mm-hmm. That's like, that's your foundation. That's when you start learning stuff that you've never seen before. That's when you see the older people that was doing stuff. Now you're gradually starting to do all the older shit, all the stuff that the older people were doing.
Okay.
So your foundation would be what? Old Court? Or Deer Park Middle? I don't know where you went to.
What are you saying? What years are the foundation years?
Your 6th grade, 7th, 8th, 9th.
Okay, so
that's when you first get. That's all right. Let me break it down. That's when you first get your first piece of chewing, or finger pop, or tongue kiss, or you know what I mean. Like just you know what I mean. That part of the beginning of
so 6th grade, I went to Cardinal Gibbons.
Chewing.
Okay, chewing.
Yeah, 6th grade, I went to Cardinal Gibbons. I got thrown out of Cardinal Gibbons, and then I went to Old Court.
Oh, so you
I was in private school all the way up from elementary school
to
all the way up till the 7th grade.
Crazy as Old Court.
Yeah, that's when I went to Old Court.
Okay, so that's all right. So your foundation is Old Court, really?
Yeah.
Your base was private school. That's the base. That was when you was learning shit at the beginning.
I went to Unsell's.
Yeah, West.
Yeah, Unsell's.
Rest in peace, West Unsell.
On Hilton Street, and then I went to Cardinal Gibbons.
I met West Unsell a few times.
Yeah, he coached me.
Mm-hmm.
My coach.
Yeah. Because you know him and Phil Chenier was real tight.
Okay, yeah. We used to go to the bar and play basketball and shit like that.
So this is good. All right, so Old Court was your foundation. All right. And your foundation, and what I mean by foundation, what did you start learning stuff? Like, what was you doing 6th, 7th, 8th grade? When you start, like, knowing that you was a different person than you were in elementary school? Like, I'm different now. I'm older now.
I don't say I was.
Was you allowed to go to any little spots?
Nah.
Because, Columbia, we used to go to Supreme Court, bomb parties, and all that type of shit. We was doing that shit in 6th, 7th, 8th grade.
Now, my parents were strict as shit. I
ain't
do none of that.
All right, so that's why I'm asking. So you got a whole nother
I ain't do none of that.
mindset. Yeah. Your mindset different.
Yeah.
Your mindset is different at this point, at this time. Mm-hmm. My mindset is a whole nother, nigga, I'm going to Pimlico, nigga.
Like I said, I was bad as shit in middle school.
They was driving Axe to school.
Oh, wow, yeah.
No, these niggas driving Acura Legends to school. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Owen Brown.
But I was in the city, though, in like the 6th grade, in the 5th grade, 6th grade. So I was hanging with dudes that was in the city, going to their houses, their brothers, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing certain things, city shit.
Yeah.
Because I, you know what I mean? I'm in the city now.
You know what's going on.
Right. So
you in town. Cardinal Gibbons is in town.
Yeah, so I'm seeing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And then I got in trouble and I got put out of Cardinal Gibbons. Then I had to come to Old Court. But Old Court was like a hood ass school.
Right, exactly. So
you know what I'm saying?
So now the whole dynamic change of even going to school and
I'm learning how to roll dice and motherfuckers trying to take my lunch money and shit. I'm new. I don't know nobody really.
Who tried to take your lunch money, bro?
I forgot the nigga name, honestly, yo.
Who was the nigga that tried that shit?
Yeah. We was in the bathroom and shit.
Well, Money Bills?
And the nigga, yeah.
That's why they call you Money Bills.
Yeah.
Niggas always want your They always want your bills.
I forget the nigga name though. Yo, I honestly forget your name. It was two dudes.
Was he mean?
Two dudes. Yeah, he was like trying to be a bully type of nigga. He was a bully. So y'all came there. I remember I was in the bathroom. Yo tried to take my lunch money and shit. We got into a little skirmish in the bathroom. We wrestling and shit. You know what I mean? In the bathroom, you'll try. Cause my father used to give me $2 every day. You know what I mean, for lunch. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean. I don't know. Some niggas might not have to pay for lunch. I don't really know.
I was getting $5 a day, but go ahead.
I was getting $2.
That was in my 6th grade year. That's when I was out Columbia.
Okay, yeah.
My stepmother would just every morning.
I would get $2 a day. I forget the nigga name.
And that went a long way. Like $5 was a couple dollars.
I don't even see yo no
in middle school.
I don't even see that nigga.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, I haven't seen yo in a minute. I don't even know where the fuck. Like, where is he at?
You don't know if you see his face.
If I see him, yeah, I know.
Like, that's that nigga. They used to take my.
Yeah.
You're the means.
Yeah, he only did it that one time though.
Took my butter crunch money.
He tried. Yeah, he only did it that one time because it ain't work. So we, you know what I mean, we got into it. We was wrestling in the bathroom.
So you wasn't a whore.
I was a slam type nigga.
You wasn't a whore. You tried to slam shit out, nigga.
Yeah. So
off the rip,
and that was it. I forget your name. I can't think of your name.
So Old Court is your foundation.
Yeah, but I was bad as shit back then. Like in 7th grade, I was getting in trouble. I was getting calls home every week. I was doing shit. I'm just doing dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like little kids.
A lot of people was doing it. I'm just saying that was your what I'm trying to say is that was your foundation. That's when you start learning who you were as a person. Like, all right, I'm capable of doing this. I know what I could do. Like middle school will like, especially back then in the 90s, middle school was taking you through a lot of different obstacles.
Because see, I think at that point of your,
I went to Pimley.
That point of your life, you don't know who the fuck you are at that point.
Exactly.
And in 6th grade, you feeling yourself. You're trying to learn yourself. You don't really know. And you really doing shit that you see your friends, or you showing off, or you're not really sure.
You don't know who you are at the point. You don't.
You know what I mean? You in class doing dumb shit because the girls laughing, so you try to be cool.
So you'll keep doing it.
Right, you're going to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying?
It works.
Yeah, you trying to be cool and shit. You know what I mean?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That shit's starting to work.
I feel like I came from private school, so to me, public school was easy. You know what I mean? So I didn't really I felt like I don't have to study or do no work really.
It wasn't that hard.
It was easy.
You was already learning that shit.
It was easy.
You learned shit before you even got to the 8th grade.
Yeah, shit was easy. I felt like shit was easy. Even when I went to high school, I felt like shit was always easy.
What was your foundation? I think I know what your foundation was, but what was your foundation, yeah?
My foundation was I put Grove Park in there just because Grove Park was good. Learned a lot of Grove Park was fun.
Apartment.
Do a lot of stuff there, man. I felt like I was almost a grown little young teenager.
They used to love you there, Grove Park. They used to love yacht. They little pretty yacht.
Yeah, and then
big curls in his head.
Yeah, and then Old Court Middle, man. You know, Old Court was that. You know what I'm saying? 6th, 7th, 8th grade, I was able to really, be there that whole 3 years. So
it's crazy that you went to Old Court. I went to Old Court for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks. Remember, because we kept moving and shit.
Yeah. Because that's when I went to Scotch Branch.
I went to Pasco, then I went to Owen Brown.
Right. I went to Scotch Branch for a year. They cried when I left Scotch Branch.
I went to Scotch Branch for a year.
When we left Scotch Branch, that's when we went to, we moved out.
We both, nigga, we used to see each other in the hallway. Remember, we was like, yo, what's
that was a minute. Yo, I don't even, I just remember that.
Yeah, think about it. Remember that. In the hallway, nigga, that's my brother. He's like, that's my brother right there.
Yeah, I don't even, that was only like a week. It wasn't that long.
Yeah, nigga, but I'm just saying.
How long was that?
No, it was a year. Scotch Branch was a year.
I don't even remember that.
We was there that whole year.
That's crazy.
Nigga, we living in Woodhome apartments, y'all.
I think that was the one. That was like the 1 year I went to school with you. That was like the 1 year.
That was Scotch Branch. I'm telling you.
And then when I went to Roundstown, they just graduated when I went to Roundstown. So they wasn't in there.
3.5.
Yeah, it's like 4. It's like 4. So they like 3. I'm like 4 from him, pretty much. They all like.
My birthday in November. His birthday in April. Okay. So I'll be 43 this year. He's already 39 now.
Okay.
So that's 3 years right now. So when I turn, it's like 3.5.
But when school starts,
I mean 5 more months, 6 months.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. Go Old Court in Grove Park. That's where I learned a lot of, did a lot of stuff. 6th grade, 7th grade is when I start doing a lot of stuff.
A lot of people don't think about like what's your foundation. Like when you starting, I was selling candy before I started selling coke and all that shit. I was selling candy out the backpack and all that shit. I had all that. You remember Frozen Cups was a 25 cent?
I tried to do that in elementary school. My mother fucked it up for me.
Why?
I was on the phone. So my mother used to listen to my calls. So I'm on the phone talking about my candy operation the next day for school.
Yeah, it's like an enterprise.
My mom ear hustling.
Like a little enterprise.
My mom.
Got sales.
yeah. So I always was a businessman. I'm trying to go to school.
Trying to make some bread.
Hustle this candy and shit. My mom's was always like, she on the phone listening. So she fucked the whole shit up. She's like, oh no, you ain't going to school selling no candy. That mom. You know what I mean? So she was one of them type of parents that was always like
She was on it.
on that shit,
on your ass.
on my ass, all the time.
We was selling that candy.
She was
I ain't
on my
gonna hold
ass,
you, yo.
no matter what. She was on my ass.
Nigga, yo, it got so serious about the candy. I'm gonna tell you how serious it is. Shout out to David Christie. Everybody know who Dave Christie is, man. That's a Woodlawn legend. But Dave Christie moved in town too, where we was living at. He was at the Pimlico. He went to Northwestern too. That's funny. But Dave Christie, he knew me from Woodlawn Rec. He gave me candy on like drugs, like on consignment, like
Right, you give him back.
bricks. Like, I book bag of that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, you bring me this
Bring
back.
me this back
And
for
I,
the
get that.
candy.
And I had to do nothing but sell it.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
nigga, I was jamming till I caught on.
Motherfuckers
And I
love
started
candy.
stealing my own shit. That's when I started stealing. I keep it a foul wow. I started stealing really in Columbia. Columbia was the first place where I started stealing at. Yo, we was breaking in houses and all that shit.
wow.
Yeah, we was breaking houses, taking Nintendos and taking games.
I'm just the fountain of truth in
Taking
a world
niggas'
full of
cards.
lies.
Remember football cards, baseball cards? Yeah, they was worth all that money. We was taking
Garbage pail kids. You remember that?
yeah, we was doing that before that. That was
Yeah, that was
before
early.
that,
That
though.
was early
Yeah, that
on,
was
yeah.
before that. That was elementary school.
What you think about that, Black?
Huh?
What you think about that?
What's that? What's that?
Niggas front of me.
Herbie being a burglar.
Oh
we
man,
was.
you know what I'm saying?
Boom.
Shit is nuts.
No,
But no,
it wasn't no ring then. It wasn't no
Anyway,
ring.
oh, no,
anyway.
it wasn't none of that
You
stuff.
ain't had
back
that shit then.
then.
Hey,
no,
back
no,
in the day.
You ain't no
But
damn camper.
actually, I got in trouble for some. We didn't even break into people's crib though.
What was you doing?
Fucking hanging with my man James, my man
yeah.
who called, who was
Yeah,
locked
yeah,
up
locked
now.
Shout out to James, man. He be-
So honestly, yeah,
he be home soon,
when
right?
James, me and James all court together too. So
Okay.
really, once motherfuckers knew that I was fucking with James, they ain't fuck with me no more anyway. You know what I'm saying?
They like, oh, all right.
They like, oh, I hate with yo. You know what I'm saying?
Don't leave yo alone.
You're right. You feel me? So James, we just going. You remember niggas do nigga knocking,
Yeah, that's we nigga
Nigga
knocking.
knocking.
Shit.
right? We nigga knocking, right?
Boom, out of
You,
here.
Hey, yo.
you knock the door,
Try to wait for them to come to the
and you
door.
run. Okay. James got a whole nother thing. Nigga knocking. This motherfucker kicks a door in.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
that happened.
That happens. I seen that before.
Show did that before.
Yeah,
He,
you ain't the door for real.
Right. We ain't supposed to be nigga knocking. He kicks the door in.
That shit open.
Kicks it.
I think
family in the
me,
living room?
Jermaine DaCosta, James, all the people right there in my little area and shit. I'm at the crib one day. The motherfucking police come up that motherfucker looking for us. Talking about we breaking and entering in somebody's shit. We
That nigga's
nigga
crazy.
knocking.
B&E.
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 This son of a bitch kicks the door in.
Strong
Hey,
as shit.
So now we got a whole nother shit going on. My
You
mother
see
like,
this shit?
what the fuck?
Bro,
Fucking with this nigga James.
and y'all kicking in doors.
Kicking indoors and shit, man.
Damn.
Kicking indoors, yo. Yeah,
Right,
my
though,
nigga
yo.
James. and
Nigga
shit,
knocking
man.
was the shit.
That was
Come
my
on,
man.
yo. We
Yeah,
all
was
did it.
nigga knocking.
Do y'all know what the I guess the terminology is for white people is? For,
Oh yeah. Oh well, knock and run.
What's it called, man?
I think it's like ding dong and dash. Or
Ding
something.
dong and
Oh,
dash.
they do it too.
Ding and
Yo,
dash.
but see, okay,
It's
they
something
ain't
like-
ring the bell.
Ring the bell
It's
and
something
like that.
And
It's
then they
something
get
like
along.
Dong
Yes.
and dash.
This son of a bitch.
It's something like that.
Yo.
If I'm not mistaken, somebody
Yo, we're in
know.
the eighth grade. We're in the
Leave
eighth
a
grade, my
comment.
nigga.
We was
This
starting.
nigga kicks the door in. Boom.
We did that shit
That bitch
before.
go bling.
It happened us a couple times. That shit ain't happened not once.
Next thing I know, I
Scared the
think
life out
all
of
them motherfuckers, like the
But it was
police,
the
Jermaine DaCosta, like, yo, they looking for us, yo. They some shit up.
Yeah, somebody going down.
That shit was crazy. I think we had to, I forgot what happened with that bullshit. I think we had to do some community service or some shit. I don't even know.
Yeah, that was stealing bike and all that shit, man. Niggas was taking everything back then, man. I just wanted to talk about the foundation. Like, what's your foundation like when you started learning how to be you know what I mean? Start learning stuff that you didn't know in elementary. you
Nigga,
know?
James changed my grades.
Yeah, stuff like that. You start forging signatures.
All that shit.
And all that shit. That's where it started.
8th grade, I got it. My report card was fucked
You ain't want
up.
to bring that shit home to your mother yet?
James was like, yo, bring that shit over. Yo,
I'ma change the whole
he like, yo,
shit.
my father got a Xerox machine. Yo, I'm gonna hook that shit up.
We used to do whiteout.
Man, that motherfucker
Remember
had
nigga,
my shit. That nigga changed my whole shit. But look, my mom's a teacher.
She already knows.
So she looked at the
She
report.
hip.
She looked at the report card, right? She like,
She hip to it.
how you got how you got all these B's and shit, but then the comments say this. You know how the comments ain't add up to what the grades say.
He ain't doing that.
Right. She like, she a teacher.
Yeah,
she
so
looking
she
at
know.
She looking at this shit like, How you got B's and all these grades right here, but the comments say he not doing this, he not doing classwork.
It don't match up.
That shit ain't matching up. She like, my father like, nah. Dad wouldn't. He like, Dad wouldn't do nothing like that. She like, David, he changed them grades. She run around that motherfucking school Monday morning, yo. Told them people give her another copy of the motherfucking grades.
She's a teacher. She on it.
She on that shit. She on that shit, yo.
Most parents don't do that though.
Nah.
See, they
I'd have been in the clear. I'd have been good.
But your parent had to be
until the grades came out next semester. Remember they have all
the whole shit.
Every year they give you the two. Every quarter they give you all the grades. So I would have got caught eventually.
Anyway, but not then.
Right.
You ain't want to get caught right when it happened though. You trying to get away with it.
That's the last beating I got.
Yeah, that's definitely an ass whooping.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you out here changing grades.
You changing shit? Oh yeah. Lying and shit.
Shout out to Zendaya, y'all. Shout out to Zendaya. She won an Emmy for lead actress on the show Euphoria. I've been telling y'all to watch Euphoria. It's a real serious show. It tackles a lot of serious topics. I would love for y'all two to just catch up on Euphoria. Just watch it. Okay. Just one,
check it out.
Just check it out. It's got. You know why? Because the kid dynamic. We have children. We got children that's going to be that. You know me. I'm a veteran, so mine's already grown up. But y'all have children that's going to be teenagers one day. They're going to turn into teenagers. They're going to, and yours a teenager right now. Bushi a teenager. So y'all, Bushi and Dev the same age. They start seeing shit and going through shit the same way as the foundation I'm talking about. Okay. Start going through certain shit, and it's like a high school type shit. So. And adult at the same time. So shout out to Zendaya. She won lead actress, and she got an Emmy for that shit. And she's a young girl. She came from Nickelodeon. Everybody knows who Zendaya is. Man.
Shout out to Quinta too, man. Y'all don't know if y'all watch Abbott Elementary, but
she won.
Yeah, she won. She wrote that series. That series actually come back. She's
black.
Yeah, Quinta's that. And they actually come back on, I think this next week.
Yeah,
Abbott Elementary is a school, school, talking about school, elementary school series where they, go through things. And it's just really comical, man. It's a good show.
They say it's real. They're like, that shit
based
real.
in Philly, you know what I mean? He's just got good writing, good comical
Great
genius.
writing.
Good comical genius in that, It got those moments where it's like, man, this joint is trippy, Good show.
And what music have y'all been listening to this week? Have y'all? Anybody? New music? Anything?
Man, I ain't pull up nothing in a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
New. Well,
Tim's and fucking
who?
Tim's.
Oh, the singer?
I love that shit.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, that shit hard.
Oh,
I rock that.
Fire.
Yeah, that shit fire.
All right, but
nothing new though.
As far as hip hop.
Yeah, okay.
That's
God did. I
you still on
I can't get enough of it. Yeah,
Hover.
It was still on.
I like the whole thing.
You like the whole thing of God?
Yeah, I do.
Weezy
I love
Ross
Weezy
going
shit. Weezy, what? They go in. Hell yeah, I fuck with the whole shit. You know what I mean?
JID just came out with an album like maybe a couple weeks ago. This album is fire. Y'all need to go check that out. 38 Special just came out Friday, 7 shots. And he was on Sway, y'all. The nigga was just on Sway the other day.
I saw you posted it. When you posted, I watched.
Yo, can you pull that up real quick? Can we just play like one little part? Yeah, when he go nuts.
You want to pull up
freestyle?
The Sway freestyle?
Yo, he say some crazy stuff, yo.
They heard. Are you overhyping it, or do you think is he really that good?
Overhyping?
Nah, 38 Special.
No, I mean I know he's top 5.
Yeah, right now.
You be overhyping.
Ain't no overhyping. You must don't listen to 38 Special. See, only real hip hop niggas, the shit I be listening to and we be into.
They only know that type shit.
They know he's top 5 right now. It's not even an argument.
He got some good lines.
We always have good lines. I had L-Duck that night we went to shout out to Tory Woodbury, man. We came to the spot. Towson Morgan.
Yeah. Close game.
Towson Morgan, it was a great game.
Man.
Just pause real quick. Towson beat Morgan.
21-29.
It was a great game.
Yeah, good game.
We got there a little late though, but
I didn't. I was there.
I mean, me and L came there a little late.
You already know.
Shout out to Tory, he let us come in his house. We had a nice night that night.
I'm gonna go check them out Saturday.
Yeah.
They playing here at 12 early. We got early ass game, 12 o'clock. I'm gonna go check them out.
But 38 Special, man.
Believe it, I'm trying to see which area sweetest got the same features as Jesus, but I'm carrying demons. A snake move scary and thievish. Don't embrace crews, make moves like a military extremist. That mean I go to war very strategic. If I don't leave you paraplegic, it's gonna be therapy needed. I'm a boss that's very strategic. Don't talk to y'all, send a text message so my secretary can read it.
What?
I'm that nigga for various reasons. It ain't cause what I write, it's cause my price primarily cheapest. These hoes is very misleading. Bitches popping up with babies out the blue like Mary and Jesus. Got scars on my back, it's hard to show love. I seen niggas murder my dog in cold blood.
What?
I made my first 100 large with no plug. Yeah, I rap not as much as I rob and sold drugs. Nigga. Leave the streets, I'm already planning. But when I re-up, it's 100 pounds or better, bitch, I'm heavy-handed.
What?
It's work in the mail, we stamping. Waiting for it to land, me and my man at the deli camping. I ain't never wore a Helly Hansen inside of an Israeli mansion with 2 bitches belly dancing. And they telling me I'm very handsome. Made my side bitch pay to come and get me. Them bitches held me ransom. Got tired of my bitch, I told her go date. My hoes don't leave, they just rotate. My man came home from a coke case. I gave him a bird on the arm like Ghostface. Told Sway I'm a rap god. No bank or tax fraud. Y'all faker than my Vax card. I was sitting for a crack charge. Inside, now it's an outside kitchen in my backyard. Hey yo, no real shit. It's an outside kitchen in my backyard. Believe that, nigga. I cook a whole meal with no charcoal and no propane, nigga. Let me finish telling my story, though.
Let him finish.
Hey, y'all, the first time I bought a cake, the plug shorted me. It wasn't 1,008 all the way. 750 was all it weighed. He shorted me a quarter key, and I don't know what to call and say. So he walked outside, caught it straight. Watching animals torture they prey is how I was taught to play.
What?
I make bosses pay. I turn cribs to a marketplace. The living room was my office space. All it take is your heart and faith. If you plant a seed in February, the nigga harvest May. Violate, it be your darkest day. I'm a father to you niggas, I'm about to treat you like Marvin Gaye. Shotgun blow your heart away. I tried to make it easy, but y'all wanted the harder way. I got a price that ain't hard to pay, I'm talking yay. I only sell white like Chardonnay. Trust.
Trust. He kill it every time.
Killed that shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Everybody going crazy over 38 Spesh, but he been popping. He's been putting out a lot of projects. And I'm just so happy that he's getting his flowers now. He's starting to get like Sway, people bringing him on. Hope he get the Breakfast Club. Hope he get Flex. Hope he get everybody he need to get, yo. Shout out to 38 Spesh, because I've been putting niggas on you for years. The same way I've been doing Griselda, because that's how I found them. All of them together. I found all of them together. Okay. And all of them got their own different movement. He got the Trust Gang movement. He got Ransom, man, for God's sakes, on this. Come on, man. Ransom came out with 18 with Joe Button and them niggas back in the day. Ransom got locked up, came home, now he got his shit back together. He with Trust Gang, man. Shay Noah, shout out to Shay Noah, man. She one of the best, dopest MCs. She's a female in the game. Now, you see how I said best, dopest MCs? I ain't say best, dope female MCs. She's one of the best, dope MCs in the game. And she's a female, so shout out to Trust Gang, man. And that shit, yeah, I just had to bring that up, man. His new album called 7 Shots, man. That shit is fire, man. Fire.
38 Spesh out right now.
Yes, out right now.
I'm definitely gonna listen to that.
Yeah.
Yo, you got to, yo. He talked that, yo. He rap.
That's tough.
He talked.
I like some of his raps when he said that line. I think on Benny, one of Benny.
You know him and Benny always.
Yeah, he had a couple lines that stuck out to me. I'm like, oh yeah, I like his flow.
The shit with him and Kiss.
I like
with him kissing Benny.
Flow. He got a nice flow.
He talked that shit.
He got a nice ass flow.
He always got something to say. Bro. Every line he say is dope. He got dope lines.
But he got them punches. He got the metaphors.
Yeah, he got them
shit.
lines.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Ari Lennox. Ari Lennox just put out like a 5-6 song EP. Yo, shit is dope. That's R&B for my R&B heads. If y'all, into, R&B, loving your woman and stuff like that. Making her feel special and things like that. That's the type stuff you need to listen to, because that's a dope EP. Shout out to Ari Lennox. She a DMV resident. Like, she I don't know if it's DC, but it's close to DC. Where she from? You know what I'm saying? And Pat Mahomes limping like he, what you been doing, Doug? Banging too much? Got a lot of commercials and shit going on? Yeah, man. Can I say something real funny before we get into your topic? We about to go to your topic.
Let's go.
Have you ever seen two gay fiends interacting, arguing about they fix? or the next fix, or etc. This shit is hilarious. Have you ever seen two gay fiends like? I can't even do it.
I've never seen that.
I
What
seen
made
it
you
the
come
other
up
day
with
on North Avenue.
Oh, you saw that? Oh,
Okay, yeah. I ain't
On
never
North
seen it.
Avenue, motherfucker getting slides on, the crusty feet and all that. Yo, they was walking down like mad at each other and shit. That shit was hilarious. Yo, I've never seen. Yo, look. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a whole different world now, yo. Oh my God, hit his knee, yo. Oof. I seen two gay fiends interacting, yo, and they was a little mad about the fix that they got or whatever. I don't know what they was talking about.
It wasn't right.
But I could see you know what I mean? The body language.
Yeah, you know, that's funny. What you said that. I never seen gay fiends.
Two gay fiends. I'm talking about two of them.
Yeah, I know.
One of them, they mess with each other. They
I
getting
got
their
you.
jaw.
Yeah. Nah.
It was hilarious. I don't care what nobody say. Funny as fuck.
Yeah, see, I thought when you said that at first, I thought you were talking about something else.
No, I'm talking about two gay fiends
Right. But I thought you were talking about another type of.
out on the block.
Yeah.
And one got the fix, and one running down. The other one already got it, and so he chasing the other one, or like walking fast towards the other one, and he's saying stuff like, "Man, you better not smoke without me, huh?" I don't know what the fuck, but it's just funny to me. I look at certain shit. I'm a humorous person, so it's funny to me. But what's your topic, Black? You've been wanting to talk about something, man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. So let's say a couple weeks ago, you know what I'm saying?
Two gay fiends is funny as shit, yo.
Labor Day
We should do a skit.
Labor Day weekend, I was in Northern Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Tyson's
Money
Corner.
bills.
What up? I was in Tyson's Corner, you know what I'm saying? In Northern Virginia.
Did you
know
shop?
Nah, I ain't doing no
You
shopping.
ain't going that motherfucker.
Nah,
They got that shit out there.
I went out there to my brother's house, you know what I'm saying? To go to a cookout. You know what I'm saying?
Crystal City, what the
Yeah.
Northern Virginia?
Yeah, Northern Virginia, Vienna area.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we
Right there.
Yeah, we right there in the Vienna area. You know what I'm saying? You know, high price area.
Good food.
Good food.
Did they have good food?
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. My brother, he got the crabs. He had the big ass jumbo crabs.
Oh,
and
okay,
shit.
he stunned.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Big Bro,
Yeah,
man.
you know, we had the jumbo crabs.
You a Lamar Jackson? He's a Lamar Jackson
He a Lamar hater,
We need
yo.
to get him on the damn show.
Yeah, he a Lamar hater. He a Lamar hater for real.
But go ahead.
So yeah, you know, food was good, jumbo crabs, everything. But we having conversations, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we in mixed company, you know what I'm saying? White, black, you know what I mean? And you know, people, I guess, of, you know, so-called privilege or whatever. So he starts talking about that he, like, people on his job. You know, my brother's a finance person. You know what I'm saying? He's over PNC.
Like that bread.
Yeah, he like the president, vice president of PNC. He run the Baltimore office, the Virginia office, and the DC office. He got three offices that he run.
Smart guy.
So smart dude.
Well, mathematically.
He went to
mathematically.
He went to McDonald's.
That doesn't mean you're smart all around.
No, it doesn't. He went to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Yeah, he went to McDonald's.
My father wanted me to go to McDonald's.
Yeah, he went to McDonald's. You know what I mean? So he started talking about people he talked to are like saying, I'm talking about Biden forgiving student loans. Okay, and so when he says that shit, I'm like,
how did he present it?
I perk up.
So how did he present it? What
Like,
he said?
he's just casually talking.
What was it?
You know what I'm saying?
We just sitting back like,
He's leaning back in his shit, and he's like, you know, people on my job or whatever, you know, I talk to some of his friends or whoever, talking about, the student loans that Biden's talking about forgiving. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, what are they saying about that?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's he like? I'm like, so what are they saying about that? He like, well, you know, they're against it.
Damn.
And I said, why? Why
would you be?
Why would they be
against
against somebody getting their student loans forgiven?
It's a celebration, if you ask me.
My thing was, how does that affect them? So he says, well, he says, well, this week he says, well, they had to pay their shit off.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? I said, no, they didn't have to pay their shit off. They just did pay their shit off,
Because they had it to pay.
and they could pay it off.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, first of all, I think they were talking about, like, if you make over 120,000, or, you know, it's a certain stipulation. Okay, all right, everybody don't make that.
Them levels sound.
You know, the average person makes 50, 40,
everybody don't make that. If you making that type of money, of course you could pay your shit off.
You could.
You know what I'm saying?
You could pay the increments.
But hold on. Who paid? I ain't even go here, but I'm like, I got into a whole bunch of shit, but I'm like, yo, so they upset that these people's loans are going to be forgiven. It's going to put them in a better situation. They not making as much as you. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we don't want everybody to be equal, basically. Basically what you're saying is you want y'all, whoever, the 1%ers or the people that's a privilege, you want them to stay here and you want everybody else to stay down here. You want motherfuckers to be broke, starving. You don't believe in welfare. You don't believe in any subsidies. You don't believe in any of that stuff.
What they say.
Okay, but he said, well,
that's what you're saying.
I'm asking him. So
okay.
what? So he says that they feel like they're paying for it. That's what he told me. They feel like they're paying for the so-called handouts or the subsidies or the school loan. They feel like it's coming out of their pocket.
They believe that for real?
So I'm saying, well, we all pay taxes.
Everybody
pays taxes.
From the
and to me,
person that work at Checkers,
the people that's making the least amount of money pay the most taxes.
Yes.
The people who got more money, they have more write-offs, and they the ones paying the least amount of taxes.
And they can finesse it.
They get the most breaks.
They get the finesse shit.
Let's look at Trump. They get the most breaks and the most stuff forgiven. They go through the most loopholes. So they're upset because this person is taking advantage of something that they're given when the PPP loans out, okay, some people's getting 15, 30,000, okay, on the lower end.
That's lower end.
But business people and people who had a couple of dollars, they was getting millions.
M's, double M's.
They're getting millions of dollars.
Wow.
Nobody's complaining then.
Wow.
When they was getting type of hand up, nobody's complaining then.
So you mad at the lower man, they get a couple
You mad at because they're gonna pay off this little petty ass school loans?
What the fuck?
Because you had to come on, yo. And then I'm like, all right, so are the schools equal? If you're born over in Montgomery County, Howard County, some of these different rich counties,
Ellicott City,
if you're born here and you can go to this public school, you're gonna get this type of education. But I'm over here. Public. I'm not even talking about.
I went to a public school.
I'm not even talking about something you paying for.
I went to Owen Brown Middle School.
I'm not even talking about something you paying for.
Yeah, they had carpet.
I'm talking about
in the school back then.
I'm talking about a public institution.
Facts.
Okay. All right. But if you're born over here in the city and you in the inner city and you go into these institutions where as though you don't have the same resources, is that fair? You know what I'm saying? How is that fair? Is anybody complaining about that? Is the equality in education the same?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna complain because somebody's gonna pay. So they saying, and it's not even happened yet. It's just what they're talking about.
A theory.
It's a theory. It hasn't even happened yet.
Even happened.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a
because
proposal.
You paid off your loans.
It's a proposal.
You upset that they're paying off their loans. Okay, don't we all want to be on the same page? Don't you want everybody to be, able to take care of their kids? And then you're talking about children. So let's look at the children. All right. If the mama is broke and the mother and the father's broke, he don't got no money to take care. So that means our children are suffering.
Facts.
So to me, that's more people breaking into your homes. That's more people robbing you and pulling you out your cars because they ain't got no money.
Mm-hmm. Preach.
You know what I'm saying? Because the more that they're underprivileged or they don't have, they're gonna want to get, and they're gonna get it somehow. They're gonna get it somehow. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna take from you, take from somebody.
Someone's gonna get taken off.
Somebody's gonna get taken. Because people are not just gonna live without. And there's, it's a jungle.
It's a jungle.
You know what I mean? So
but they don't understand the point that a lot of those, all right, they talk about student loans, but it gets deeper than student loans.
It gets way deeper
because it goes into welfare and all that.
But they don't want welfare. They don't want.
That's what I'm saying.
No type of subsidy. They don't want the government to give.
It gets deeper. So what do you want?
Underprivileged, nothing. And it ain't just black people because it's more
white people
who are poor and low economic
on
status,
welfare.
On welfare than it is than black.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna make it a white black thing.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? It's a status thing.
You can't. You can look at it.
It's a status thing.
The statistics show
it's a status thing.
It's more white people on welfare than black.
You know what I mean? It's a status type of thing.
Yeah, so.
You know what I mean? So it's like the have and the have-nots. They want this to be like a third world country. Whereas those who got, and those who don't, they ain't got shit.
That's depopulation.
They fucked up.
That's depopulation.
You know what I'm saying? To me, that's how they look at it.
So that means,
and they don't care nothing about the little man.
So that means the people that he's talking about that's in his schools,
that's in it, right? His circle.
They believe in depopulation.
They believe in capitalism.
And that's Bill Gates.
You know what I'm saying?
It's depopulation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they trying to get rid of certain people, yo. They trying to get rid of people, yo. You know, and what about the water that's going on? Is that genocide or is that
You
just
talking
a
about the
hoax?
shit that's happening here, the E. coli
Yeah, I'm
shit?
just saying, but is that a hoax?
Oh, you talking-
E. coli's in Baltimore. They say the counties, outskirts of
Everywhere.
Baltimore, in town, out. So is that genocide?
How did that shit get in the water? That's kind of
knows?
what I want to know. How does that infiltrate the water system?
How did that happen to Flint?
And it's still going on, eh?
Yeah,
It's been going on for years.
It's going on, but it got better. It
Okay.
definitely got a lot better. But I was out there when it was like,
Yeah.
they told me, don't ever drink the water.
fuck with the
Never
water.
drink the water. And
That's
you gotta be
nuts.
careful with bottled water.
That's not-
They
I
said
mean-
you gotta be careful with bottled water.
That's just like-
damn.
I'm not.
you want me to do,
I
just
don't
drink
understand,
juice?
yo. I drive down. I live off Liberty Road, so I drive down Liberty Road to go to Liberty Heights, to go to Reisterstown, to go to Pennsylvania Avenue, to go to
Town.
North, to go to North Avenue,
town.
to go to work
Just to get
every day. All right. Once I hit Pennsylvania Avenue to go to North Avenue, yo, I see high grass everywhere. I see trash bags everywhere.
Everywhere.
I see trash
everywhere.
everywhere.
And I work in those.
This shit is. I'm
Environments
like,
also.
hold up, yo. These people pay taxes too.
Every day.
They pay, and you know what? The city pays more taxes than the county.
Than any county. Any of these counties in America.
Okay. When I register my business, they ask me my business in the city or the county. I say my shit in the county. Because you say the city, they tax the shit out you. All right, the water bill's high, the taxes high, everything high in the city.
Yeah, it is.
But it look like shit. As soon as I go down Pennsylvania Avenue, get to North Avenue right there, it's fucking like Baghdad out that bitch.
Of course.
Is that equal?
No.
Grass not even cut.
No.
That's something that's paid for by the fucking city.
My job, I go to mansions and I go to
That's not a private
a place
that's
off
a public
Pennsylvania Avenue.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? I can go to a mansion in Bel Air, Maryland, and I can come to a house and off of Pennsylvania
I don't
Avenue.
see it look like that nowhere in these other places.
I see it. I see it.
Trash on the street. Bags, like the fucking
Yes.
trash people just dropped all the bags never got, I don't know what the fuck. It's just bags of trash out that motherfucker, yo.
Shit crazy, man.
So you telling me that's equal, that's fair?
Yeah, what do you suggest? What do you suggest? What? All right. You heard the whole story about what he, had the conversation with his brother and all that, and the people that he worked with, and they have these type of things
Thoughts.
in their brain.
That's what they think.
This is in their mind.
That's how they feel.
And you're not going to change their mind either, because that's how they feel. You can't change your feeling, remember? You can change a person how they think, but you can't change the feeling. You said that's how they feel. They feel as though they don't deserve none of that welfare, none of that. Y'all, what do you say to that?
You're saying that people who are not able to provide certain things shouldn't have assistance, like they,
Nothing. No. They shouldn't get anything.
because they pay for the taxes for that, so they don't want to use their money for that.
Like we don't pay taxes in the city, in the inner cities for these hoods. They're the only ones paying taxes. Basically, is what they saying.
right, like nobody else.
Nobody else is-
They don't want their money to go towards that. Yeah,
They don't want their money to go towards that. Exactly. They don't pay more than us. That's what Black just brought up.
Yeah, man, it's a topic that people who make a lot of money seem to look at things different, and it's like they don't want to give back. Like if you make enough money, why are you not giving it back to people who don't make that much money? And that's what I think somebody was talking about that the other day. Like even with these rappers, like not saying that rappers shouldn't buy stuff that they want or give everything, or even not even just rappers, just people, and not just black or white, people who do accumulate money. They seem like they always use the money for their personal things, which is fine, but they don't really have those charities or have somebody to give back to and don't want to help people. Like, I feel as though if you got it, of course you pay taxes, number one, but then you should also have some type of way, because it is a write-off if you do pay for it should go to the proper place. Mm-hmm. If you don't have that in your mind, then something's really wrong with you, I think. Like, I think personally, if you get a certain amount and you don't want to give it back to nobody, you just selfish, you like, I don't want to help nobody, and not even your family, not even like even some people do, but I'm just saying some people don't. Like, You should have something that you specifically donate to and give to help directly to.
Directly.
And not feel like just because you got to pay taxes, like, nah, I shouldn't have to pay taxes. This is my money. This is mine.
I'm just gonna say, like, okay, these people who my brother was talking about. I know for a fact they ain't got more money than LeBron James.
I don't know.
But do you think LeBron James? But do you think LeBron James thinks the way
complains about that?
Do you think he think the way they think?
No, he doesn't.
Fuck no.
LeBron is from the hood,
and he got way more money than him.
He's from the hood.
Do you think he's saying? He's saying fuck they school loans? Let them pay their own shit.
Yeah. What's this segment called? Mindset.
What's your mindset?
What's your mindset? Mind state, mindset.
What's your mindset?
What's your mindset?
What's your mindset? So you got to go back into a person's mindset, and the people that you was talking to have a way, way different mindset than you, and you come from a privileged background. Like, far as you have your mother and father. So to anybody in the hood, to us, that's privilege.
Okay.
It don't matter how much money they make. And we don't care about the jobs they have. We don't care about nothing. We don't care if y'all was your parents was working in a grocery store. You had both your parents.
Right.
That's where
that's
our
an anomaly.
started.
That's an anomaly.
Exactly.
Okay.
They don't get that. They think that we are all born the same way like they are, and we all had the same obstacles in the same path. No, we don't.
So let's take them and put them where you was.
Well, let's see what happened.
And see where they would be at.
Because I'll be...
Some of them wouldn't even be survived.
I'll be further than them.
Some of them wouldn't even survive.
No, they'll...
And let's take you and put them over there where they are.
And let me see what... Yeah!
You see what I'm saying? Let's switch places.
Yeah, trading places. Eddie Murphy did that back in...
let's take them, put them over here, and see how their mindset would be then.
It's trading places.
And then let's take you and put you over there where they are.
It's called trading places. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Mortimer.
You know what I'm saying? So they have a whole different outlook on shit because of where they were born and how they were raised. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
What's your mindset like?
It's a mindset.
What's your mindset?
Which is fucked up.
It's a certain mindset.
Because now you talking about children that don't have nothing to do with where they are.
They can't even...
They don't have nothing to do with it.
They was born in this world.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but some people look at it like, what if you accumulated your wealth and you built... Not saying that you should feel like this, but some do feel like this. Like, I accumulated my wealth. I was able to build. I worked hard. I did this for my family.
A lot of black people feel like
I feel like I don't want to...
I don't want to have to give
They're not white people. A lot of black people feel like that.
Right, I don't want to give it to random people.
You gotta get yours.
I want to give it, but not that. And then it's like, I don't want to give it to random people. I would rather give it to somebody that's in my family, or give it to somebody that's directly affected. How you feel about that?
My thing is, you have a common duty. All right, we talking about they're not. I'm not talking about them writing checks and doing that. They're bitching about the taxes they pay. I'm not talking about them saying, I'm gonna write a check and it's gonna go here for them. They're talking about, oh shit, we're paying for that welfare. We're paying for it.
Like the city don't play for it.
Like, we're all paying for
we
it.
pay for potholes and all that shit in the city.
We're all paying for it. And the city still got full of potholes.
Yes.
That's the thing, though. Like, you say you
still all fucked up.
Say you're paying for it, but it's not even like...
It's not even directly.
Yeah, it's not even directly.
Yeah, it's not even directly.
It's not even...
And they're paying taxes over where they live.
Nah, it sounds...
That shit ain't covering nothing over here.
It sounds personal.
It's personal.
It's personal with them.
It's a personal...
They don't want black people.
So that's prejudice.
It's a personal prejudice.
That's not racist.
It don't have to be racist. It's a personal prejudice about people that are not of the same status of them.
Right.
Yep.
But they have... It's prejudice.
That's it.
It's prejudice.
You got it.
Their nose is up.
Because I don't like when people say racist.
It's not about
what racism is?
It's a prejudice.
You have to have power
against people who are not of the same economic status as they are.
Exactly. So it can't be just racism.
No.
When you grow up, you should
You don't like those type of people. That's prejudice.
You should have some type of, like, when you grow up, you should definitely have some type of volunteer work that you've done.
Yes.
Some type of, like, work around the yard that you did for your family. Like, it's certain things that you should have grown up with so you understand, like, you have to work for stuff. Some things are not actually given. You have to see how other people live, go to, like, a homeless shelter, give away food on Thanksgiving or something like that. I can't remember. I know I've done something of that nature. I've seen it. I know I have, but I'm just saying, So you growing up, you gotta, especially if you privileged, you gotta balance
trying
that
to get
out.
to the mind of a
But sometimes
privileged
I
person.
was that person too. Like so sometimes we ain't have stuff. It's like, man, I know what it feel like not to have too.
We was
You know what
fucked
I'm saying?
up.
Like we didn't always have. So like I know that spectrum too, and then I know like to give back as well. So when you grow up like that, you supposed to at least have something that you refer back to so you can keep some balance. So because some people just don't have balance, and they're like, well, we don't want to give you anything. It's terrible.
They don't want to give you nothing. Yeah. They really they want to disassemble everything that has anything to do with welfare and the government giving people money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which starts with student loans and all that. But that was like the first premise. The main premise is welfare. And the main premise is underprivileged people that don't got nothing to even, they can't do it. They don't have it. What do y'all want them to do? What do y'all want them to do? Come up with it in their dreams? I just wake up one day, I got a couple dollars. No, it doesn't work like that, yo. When you born in the jungle, yo. You wasn't born in the jungle. You don't understand the jungle. And you will never understand the jungle unless you really, have conversations on
Like
keeping
Black
it
said,
stacked.
they place stuff in those areas so we can't have a better future.
Come on, keep it a stack, man.
They don't even the look of the environment, like you say, they're not cutting the grass, they leaving the trash out. So that makes you already think like, man, this is trash.
They
right over
don't
there.
care.
If it was just cleaned up and it was like nice lawns
everybody-
and nice trees, you might have a different mindset. You go outside like, man, it look nice out here. Let me,
Right.
or you had a better school, or in every corner it wasn't a liquor store, maybe it was a bookstore, maybe it was a library.
It was something else, yeah.
Maybe it was something that you can sit down and do some literature or a content complex where you can go do something creative. Those type of places. ain't in
Not
there.
vacant buildings or vacant town houses, and it looks crazy. It looks blighted.
So,
Like,
but do you think how is it set up like that? Like why do the I'm gonna say Chinese, white, or whoever own these blocks? Some
Asian.
black people do own the blocks. How did they get this property in these areas though? Yeah.
They got loans.
you mean they sell
Like, even from the beginning.
stores. The stores.
Yeah, like how do
They
these
got
stores?
loans.
How do
They
they get these
came in, they
properties?
infiltrated the area.
Minority loans.
They know that we spend a lot of money day to day. We're day to day buyers. Like,
Yeah, but
in
he
those
talking about the
cities,
beginning, how they even get there.
Yeah, like, how
do you
come
get
we
that?
didn't? Why
we couldn't get
wouldn't somebody black didn't say,
I think
well,
we
I'm not
could.
gonna get
It's
a
the
liquor store every
minor-
other city
it
or every
wasn't-
I
other.
think it's more of a mindset.
It was the minority loan, yo.
I think it's more of a mindset.
Because it got to be a specific target to
You
say
don't
we're
think
gonna put a
black
liquor
niggas was trying to
store.
buy
Of course,
everything?
and I
We're gonna put a
also
liquor
think-
store.
and I also think that they probably allowed them because they knew their work ethic and they knew they was going to do. They knew their money was going to get paid back. The banks probably gave them loans that they probably wouldn't.
That's
get
what I'm
back.
telling you. We couldn't get
Give
the
the people
loans.
who was here,
We
so-
couldn't get the loans. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
If a drug dealer uses his money, he's going to get taxed, and he's going to get not even just taxed. You're going to get indicted because you spent $10,000 or more, right? Everybody knows that. Spent $10,000 on a car, $10,000 more on anything. They're going to indict you or they're going to investigate you. Black people started knowing that because of the crack era. The crack era let us know, oh, that's how y'all doing it. So we had to do things different. So how the hell even if you got 10 dudes, they got the money to do certain things. How can they get the loan? How can they clean the credit up? They never even had credit. Most of them never even cared about credit, never even tried credit.
It was a point,
Everything was about paying for cash.
it
See
was
what
a
I'm saying?
point- It was a point where Baltimore had some really good workers, some really good factories, had a really
Top shit.
had a really good environment for workers growing up, getting there. But again, when that
Damn, one hand catch. That's your guy too.
I ain't mean to stretch your
Damn,
shit.
that's your
That's
nigga.
fantasy, dummy.
That's your nigga right there.
That's I got him on 2 of them.
so yeah.
Wow.
And I
when
started him. They tried to tell you he was questionable.
catch,
My
man.
bad.
Yeah.
No,
They
Mike,
said he was questionable. I'm a little strong.
Yo,
Trying to
happy
get a
as-
little
This
strong.
guy,
yo,
man.
happy as-
Nigga
That's how I be
excited.
on fantasy.
Nigga excited, ain't he? That?
You see the player you got
Because he
score a
supposed to score the
touchdown,
first
Nigga
time,
said
remember?
fantasy.
and he was holding a fantasy one hand. That's a tough
He
catch.
caught that touchdown.
That's touchdown.
Yeah.
That's definitely what a catch though. What a catch.
They told me not to start him. They told me to sit him.
Wow.
I think some fantasy
That
owner,
was tough as a
told
Nobody
me to
don't-
sit Mike.
Nobody ain't telling you
That shit was
that's not right.
tough.
Because he had a bad game last game. He
No, you don't
he
sit
had
him.
1 point.
You
He gave
don't
me
sit
1
him.
point. Yeah.
You don't sit him.
That was
still.
tough.
I ain't sitting him. That nigga killing right now.
The thing is like this: anybody on that team is going to probably get a play because they throw the ball a lot, and Justin Herbert is sick. But yeah, when it comes to that crack, that dope, that heroin, did a lot. Yeah. Imagine if those drugs wasn't put in place. What if those drugs wasn't placed and these liquor stores wasn't placed and this stuff wasn't placed into these areas? Like, what would the black people be?
Shit, all a setup, man.
Yeah, we only got a few minutes left though, guys, but
shit, all a setup.
What they did was they infiltrated, and we already know Richard Nixon started it. We already know it started from the Richard Nixon era, and it came from the heroin era, the World War era. That's the era where it started from, and they tried to create genocide, and they did. But it's like we like roaches. They say black people like roaches. We just won't go away. We just keep producing. We just won't go away. You ain't getting rid of us like that. And I understand how y'all feel. Y'all just don't want welfare to be involved. Y'all don't want loans to be paid off. You just want everybody to die. It's called depopulation. I keep telling y'all that, yo. It's called depopulation. We don't want to really, really go there because it sounds Illuminati-ish and YouTube-ish, but it's not.
No, that's real.
It's depopulation. They've been doing this for years. And a lot of people don't understand that depopulation is real, and y'all just gotta understand that shit. Yo, just protect your family, man. Make sure they get their education. Make sure they read. Make sure they understand certain things. So, like my daughter could, shout out to Diamond. Diamond can differentiate certain things that she went through and what I went through. You know what I'm saying? She'll look at it like, well, Father, I didn't go through that. Like, I know. That's the whole point. We didn't allow you to go through that. So give me my props, or give me you and your mother props, or whatever. But they have way more information now. So way more information now. You couldn't Google then. You had the encyclopedia shit, and you had the atlas, have an atlas, and now you can just Google.
Right, you just pull shit up quick.
Yeah, what happened? What's going on? What can we do? And all that shit. We ain't had that. So, shout out to the millennials and the new generation and all that.
We gotta get him back on here.
He got you.
Yeah,
shout out to Bishop, man.
Yeah, shout out to Bishop, man.
Yeah, of course,
that's
man.
my guy, yo.
Yeah, shout out to Bishop, man. Yeah, depopulation is real, and that's all it's about, man. Moving right along. We about to end it off. We're gonna do this last segment, y'all.
Do that squeegee boy thing. Man.
You already know. Come on, shorty. You already know. Keep it a foul wow.
Squeegees, man.
All right, y'all. Are we getting rid of the squeegee boys, or we're letting them rock? What are we doing? We letting them do what they do? Are we? Do y'all care about it? Do y'all understand it? Do y'all be in town all the time when they be at your shit? Like, do you experience it? That's the thing.
All the time. I work down there, so I work.
Does it discourage you?
No, I don't discourage me, because I always do like this, and they just keep it moving.
If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. If I got a couple dollars, I'm gonna give you a couple dollars.
I've never given a squeegee boy any money.
Whoa, what the?
I've never
changed my whole damn time.
Oh my gosh,
He's passing it for
yeah. I've never.
You never gave a squeegee boy nothing? Not even $1?
Nothing. I never gave him nothing.
Black style.
I haven't.
And you work in town, you?
I work in town. I never I tell them I don't want my car.
You ever try to give them some change and they be like, "No, man, I'm good.
I don't want my shit washed, and I don't want my shit washed."
Give them $2. You ain't feel happy that morning, like, yo, let me give you $10, man.
No.
$2, $5.
Nope.
Sometimes it's like
now I have given a
part.
guy on the corner selling waters or selling me something that I can use, something. But to put some no.
You sound bougie a little bit, right?
Nah, it's not no bougie shit.
Sound a little bougie.
Nah, it's not no bougie shit.
So you don't get all right. So you never even gave the person that came up to you as a gentleman no money either.
Yes. What are you talking about? As like, have I ever given a bum money?
A squeegee boy that came up there on some old gentleman shit.
When they come up to my shit, but my windows up.
Why you don't want to give them no money? Why? I mean, I'm put you on the spot.
Why I don't want to get no money? Because for what?
Because they want some money, and I'm gonna do your window.
I don't need
Sometimes
my
you got some shit on your window.
I don't need nothing on my windows. First of all, the shit don't work. It's dirty water. I don't want it on my windows. There's no purpose
That's
for
not
it. I can press the button and do my own windows.
That's not true though. Yeah.
I don't need them to wash my windows off. I don't want that.
Yeah, I mean,
So I'm not paying for it. I don't want that.
It's at your preference. It's like you don't like. I was thinking the other day, like,
Why do I need my windows washed
but I
off?
was thinking about it the other day, like, you know, whoever came up with that idea. It's like, yo,
It started in the 80s. They ain't have that window
like,
shit, y'all.
who thought about being outside and say, I'm gonna just wipe your windows for you in the middle of the street? I mean, at the gas station or something. Yeah, I mean, we know about.
But they didn't have.
I know what you're saying, but
They didn't have the window washer shit like he's saying. They had that button.
You
Right.
push the button, the shit. I don't
He
need
talking
that
about when it
shit.
started. He talking about when
I'm
it
talking
started.
about, like,
They
who
didn't have
came up with that
then.
idea.
You had to need somebody to do that. Then.
I'm a worker. That shit phony.
It's
Like, who came up with that?
shit.
I'm a
Sometimes
real
they got
worker.
glass. Sometimes
Uh-oh.
they got the window.
I'm a worker, my man.
They put the heart.
I took a push mower and a broom
Okay.
and a
What
weed
about-
whacker and put it in the back of my vehicle with me.
Talk your talk. That's what
And
I
it
want.
smelled like gas driving around.
Yes.
To go cut people with shit.
Mm-hmm.
Real work. I didn't sit out and beg. It's really like you're panhandling.
It's like
you're panhandling, but you have a little something that you're gonna do for
You're
them.
using
Because that's nothing. This is nothing. That little shit they're doing is not working.
you using a tool to
Panhandle.
What if they really had like?
To panhandle.
What
It's
if they
not
really,
a real gig.
Hey, Black. What if they really had like soap and everything, and they was official, and then they
All right,
even
they
said,
say you
"Yo,
want to
I'm
wash
happy
your
with-"
shirt. All right, look. If they say I want to wash your car
Right,
or do
right.
some real shit,
Right.
okay. But not a fucking gimmick. For me, they're panhandling, really. They want me to pay them to fucking throw some wood through this shit.
Don't even
No,
be enough
no.
time too. And then
I know, no. I'm a worker. Yo, I'm a worker. I'm a worker.
They say, "Yo, you got Cash App now."
I'm a real
Yeah,
worker.
you get like, oh, I got cash app.
Yeah, I'm not paying
So
for
how the
that.
hell you got cash app? You got a bank account now.
I'm not paying them for that.
So how the
I'm not paying for that.
yeah.
Sometimes, and then
So
sometimes
you got a
it just-
bank account. Why the hell is you on
That
this?
shit lazy.
them
I'm
ones
not
that
paying
just
for
start
that.
jumping on you, just start cleaning your shit already. Like, I'm just
Yeah,
cleaning
they
your
don't
shit
need-
off. I'm just do it. I'm just
I'm
clean
like,
it.
hold up, what
And then
you
they be
doing?
like, "You gotta pay." I'm like, "Yo, I'm not paying you for this, bro." Like,
Yeah, I'm not paying
don't
for that
do it,
shit.
yeah. They
Not
make
paying
you
for
feel
that
like you
shit.
gotta pay
A
them.
lot of times niggas don't even have cash on them. Like,
I tell a nigga, no, I'm good. Once you come, I'm good. I don't need that shit. I don't want that. I don't want that shit on my windows.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm not paying you for that shit. I don't want that shit.
I'm not saying nothing.
Now, if y'all want to jump in here with me and go cut some lawns and some shit, do some real
Let's do
shit,
that.
or do some real grinding shit, all right, come on. But I'm not paying you for that little shit.
So
man.
have you ever tried to recruit these?
Fuck
type
yeah,
of-
not them, but I've recruited motherfucking panhandlers. And one dude worked for me, a guy who was homeless. He worked for me for a while.
Shout out to Money Bill.
When I pull
Money
up
bills, he'll pull you
when a
in.
nigga asked me for money, I said, look, I ain't got no money, but look, I got a card. You want work? Hit me up. Come holler at me.
You can make some money.
You can make some bread. I'm not just
Okay.
giving you my bread because I work for this shit.
Oh.
So if you want to make some money, you come with me. One nigga did. And he told me how that shit worked. He said he could stand in his corner, make $100 a day and all this shit. He said he got white people who come and give him shit and buy him shit that his faithful customers.
In your mind, you got to beg to do that though.
Right. He's sitting out there.
You can just work to do it, and you ain't got to worry about all
Right.
that.
But some of them do that purposely.
Gotcha.
Because
Panhandling
it's a hustle.
Yeah, panhandling. People make money off
It's a
panhandling.
hustle.
We
They
know
do.
that.
Some of them go to houses after that shit.
Yes.
It's a fucking hustle.
It is.
That's crazy.
Shit. So I asked a nigga straight up, look, you want work? I get here. You want work? Come on, work.
But
I'm not just going to
It don't matter the age or nothing. Don't care if you're a teenager or older person.
I don't work with several niggas. I don't work with several
I'm just talking
homeless
about,
people.
I'm talking about squeegee guys.
Yeah, it doesn't
matter how old you
It don't
are.
matter. Yeah, yeah.
hey, yo, they can't. I mean, how can they regulate this though and say, well, they can't do this? I mean, it's too many of them out there now in these days. It's already
Well, they
normalized.
shoot everywhere. They got
Well,
the
I
white
mean,
boys
it's
out
normal.
there.
People shooting people and all that shit like that.
Yeah,
shit
like they
getting
harming people, they disrespecting
They
people.
kicking people's cars.
My thing is, why would you have a gun? They gonna say because they be making money and people trying to rob them for it. I'm like, man, y'all niggas just make excuses for,
for everything.
anything.
For everything.
Yo, that's
I mean,
not a good excuse.
A lot of kids already.
That's not a good excuse. Stop it.
For everything.
So you think a bum is just? You have to be a bum to rob a fucking.
Another bum ass nigga.
See, I ain't want to say that.
for $30.
You right. So basically, bums robbing bums, and y'all, stop it. We gotta stop it right here and right now. A lot of squeegee boys are not getting robbed, so stop it. That's what I'm saying.
My thing is that if
They're not getting robbed,
if they
so
causing
stop it.
problems and they being dangerous to the community, robbing people,
That's something different.
killing people, all that shit, they need to cut that shit out. They need to.
Is that what they doing?
I mean, they've done it. I don't know if that's what they're doing, but they've done it.
You know, the crazy part is they always say, well, where else they gonna get money from? Where else they gonna do this? Where else they gonna do that? But check
They
this
got a lot
out.
of different avenues.
Do y'all think all these guys that's on this corner doing what they do, it's all they're doing?
Them niggas like hustling.
They don't do nothing else?
Them niggas like do all type of. They like out there hustling for real.
A lot of them
That'd be the
Yeah,
a lot of them fucked up packs and they
you
had
know
to
what
go
it'd be
do that.
like you say it'd be the cover up. Like they probably be hustling
everybody out there
anyway.
hustling
And then you're
and
like,
all
oh
that shit.
yeah, I just squeeze you up where you want some.
Man, you
I
go
got
over
that.
North
I got
Avenue.
that. I got that.
If I go in the motherfucking Lake Trout little spot over on North Avenue, or little whatever it is, chicken and whatever it's called, go in there, them niggas in there bagging up big ass bags of weed and shit. Niggas got a whole fucking pound of weed right here in the fucking store.
Smelling like that,
In the fucking store. Not one nigga, about 3 or 4 niggas. These niggas in here bagging up they shit, making sales out the motherfucking stores and shit. I ain't trying to, man, I'm talking about a big ass bag of weed. And all the Asian motherfuckers, they let them bump out of there.
Yeah, they do.
They don't say shit to
Cause
them.
they gonna make their bread. They
Right.
don't give a fuck about that shit.
They in there bagging their shit up inside that motherfucker, man.
Wow.
Little niggas.
Wow.
So
Shit.
yeah, I mean, look, we can't do it. We can't get rid of them. We know we can do. We can. You know, like you said, if you got $1 too, here you go, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But if I ain't got it, I ain't got it. If I don't, like that's how I look at it, like I don't really need my windows washed.
I need
But
my
here you
window
go,
washed,
yo.
yo.
But
I need
then
my window
it might be some. I might got some
I
bird
done gave my money to somebody who homeless.
because they
and
really
look
don't
kinda
wash your
fucked up.
joint.
Yeah, hell yeah. I
Somebody
do that
who
all
look
the
kind
time.
of fucked
I
up.
get food. I
they
get
homeless
food
and
away
shit.
all this shit.
I done gave out food, give them a dollar or two or whatever and shit.
Yeah.
But motherfucker, young niggas coming up to me washing windows, I'm not giving them
You
niggas
can
my
do
money.
a lot of
First of
other
all,
shit.
them niggas got 2 legs. They young. They healthy. They can do a lot of other shit than do this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I like that perspective. I like that perspective.
I ain't giving them niggas no money.
They will say, well, you got
Shit.
people say they don't have the skills to get a
Nah,
job.
them niggas got skills. Them
Yeah.
niggas, first of all, they hustlers. They out here doing
they
this.
slick.
They slick as shit.
They slick as shit.
These niggas know how to hustle.
And the way they talk.
They know how to hustle.
Yeah, and how they talk. AOG. Ooh.
I'd rather them be at the supermarkets helping old ladies take their
Yeah.
groceries to the car and putting them bitches in the car.
Yeah.
Doing some shit like that.
I do. No, that's what we did when
You
we
know what
was
I'm
kids.
saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Rather than just stand, I mean, that shit is crazy. Then they get mad when you don't do it.
Yeah.
They kicking people cars. That's how the dude jumped out with the bat because I think they did something to yo. Woo!
Oh my gosh.
I was
Never,
hoping that was
ever,
Van
ever,
Stanley.
Yeah, they did something to yo.
Disregard Patrick Mahomes. He's always on
Oh
point.
no, yeah,
They did something to yo. The one they shot, and they did something to him.
I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But he came up with a bat.
Right after they
And
fucked
my
up.
point was, why do you have a gun? Why are you on the corner doing squeegee?
And see, he was dumb.
Something legal with a gun.
You don't come out with a bat to some niggas.
No, not with a
Motherfucker, you don't come to no gun. You don't come with no knife to no gunfight, motherfucker. If you ain't got no gun, nigga, sit your ass in the car. Keep the fuck on moving.
Yeah, go.
Right, just keep on going, motherfucker.
get your little-
You don't fucking jump out with no bats and all that stupid shit.
That might be mental disability. That's
You
a
know
mental
what I'm saying?
disability. You
Shit.
coming out with a bat?
Yeah, nah.
You think they don't got
Like-
nothing?
Like, yo, where you think you at?
Yeah, he in Boston.
Shit, where you think you at? You
Not-
jumping out with a bat.
Not to laugh about it, but you in Baltimore,
Yeah,
dog.
shit.
You cannot come out here with a bat and think that's what you gonna get away with. Nigga gonna shoot you, man. Right where you stand, right where you know what I mean? Right where you at. But
Thing about Baltimore too, like if you show respect, you get respect. If you start wilding out, you get what you
don't
deserve.
get-
That's how it be though. Like sometimes they do come up respectful, like yo, I'm good.
They do.
They keep it moving.
Oh, hell
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
I mean,
You don't really get too many disrespecting that. I mean, you really don't.
Man, I don't
unless
never
you-
wild. Man,
unless
I
you
ain't never
say
been
something
wilded.
crazy. No,
I ain't
no.
never been wilded.
No.
Ever. That's why when I hear these, damn, my elder father or
when-
grandfather went through this, and I'm like,
Now they be like,
must
no,
was-
get off my car, man.
They probably was
get off my
mean.
car,
Yeah, they
man.
probably was mean.
I don't need all that. That's when they start be like, well, go ahead. That's when they get crazy.
they don't understand it's a new
Sometimes
world.
there's situations you can kind of avoid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In some situations you can avoid. Sometimes I guess you can't avoid it, but you maybe should avoid it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sometimes you gotta relax.
You gotta relax. You gotta think where you at, what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Is it that serious?
Like you said, where you at? The first thing is where you at.
You know what I'm
These
saying?
guys don't give a fuck.
Like, yo, these little niggas don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You understand
Hey,
that?
you gotta understand. You want to go home. You want to go home, brother.
It's not about being the bigger guy.
I know people get mad and all that shit, but sometimes you gotta suck that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get home and tell them, yo, you ain't got it today.
So they ain't. I mean, they might have done something to your vehicle or something, or I don't know. You know what I mean? But they ain't fucking. You know, sometimes you get personally attacked. You ain't gonna be able to help that shit. You gonna go off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just gotta know when. Like my father said, I know when to hold, when know when to fold, bro.
Gotta know when to hold them. Know when to fold them.
Know when to fold. And if you didn't know, I guess it's what it is. You know what I mean?
It's real facts, man. It's real facts. Yo, yeah. How many grams in a brick, man?
Man, we're gonna say 1,000.
Keep it a thou wow. Holla at your own, we smile at you guys.
Good shit.
They said 1,008. They always said 1,008. All right, okay. There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, dope. Dope shit.
Yeah, good shit.
Unexpectedly, I bomb shit. Same way how it happened up in Boston. Everybody racing to win, then bang. Explosions, the ones that ain't make it, it's cause God chose them. I'm at the door, just trying to get my woes in. You don't smell me unless you put your nose in. You can trust me to lead a scene gruesome, just like how us Raven fans trust Ozzie Newsome. But I ain't gonna make it ugly. Man, this track too beautiful, beautiful. Let me spit a rap more suitable. Won't get no rap from me unless she keep up with her cuticles. I'm sick, feed me Ritz crackers, homemade chicken noodle soup. If I fall, you can still put me in the newest coupe. Can't score unless the ball go through the hoop. I ever need you, you always around like a hula hoop, hula hoop. Hey yo, that's my little booty boop. Subject change, you still a thug or you change. Cause a real rich nigga put a W brains. They don't care if you crazy or give a fuck if you sane. But I got kids, man, they don't give a fuck what you saying. One hit a quitter while you was on a shitter. Sad thing a racist had be like one less nigga. One less gun means one less trigger. And I really hope the rest figure out how to switch it up when life is at a standstill. Never underestimate a man's will. He won't kill him, but his man's will. And it's crazy how people get hooked on a damn pill. Ill. I'm just keeping it real. About to start keeping the weapon and keep it concealed. How you a real street nigga when the streets is unreal? Especially once the snakes and the hate get revealed. They don't play fair. Dudes can't even honor a deal. Or at least cover a bet. Now I see why they mother upset. Her son grew up to be a low down, dirty, filthy animal. Your so-called homies scamming you. Pay attention to your instinct. Who cares what your friends think? They be the ones putting sugar in your Benz tank. And yo, here's where I spaz out. Matter of fact, who got the best grass out? Loud is the only cure when you ass out. And balls and knuckles, you throw a shot, I'ma throw a couple. If money in my pockets broke up like a couple, reunited, I'll be the theme song. No weak links, nigga, my whole team strong. I seen the worst come out of dudes when they cream gone. I don't pop perks, but I get my lean on. Need I say more? Oh, need I say more? Have you ever had to rob Peter just to pay for? Have you ever still went to work on your day off? Walked in the yard when the sign clearly says stay off. Beware the dug, can't never share with a scrub. They don't match what you got or even had the same morals. Never swam in the same pool or the same coral.